Oh, we are live, and I gotta adjust that. Hang on. We're down a player. Settings are wonky. Let's see.
Hello and welcome.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
It's going. We're doing. We're here, or at least as much as we can be here.
Now we're mostly centered up. It's cold everywhere. I hope everybody's doing all right.
Getting an electric blanket on my feet.
We are unfortunately down in Edgar this evening. Edgar got cast in a very cool play and may not be here for the next couple of months or so. But hopefully we'll get him from time to time so we can do more main cast stuff. We're talking about doing an alternate cast in the weeks coming up. But we haven't gotten all the people worked out yet, so we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, picking up where we left off, we are back at the festival for day 2. We had left Bossa Nova Honey Lemon asleep in bed back at the Crock and Bowl. He had a rough sleep overnight and needed a nap. A good long mini coma. Briar has kept mum about his late night rendezvous with Lisa. What else did we do last time? Yeah. What else did we do last time? I'm forgetting. We discussed plans on what to do with the Mermaid Heist, which is coming up.
I think more research into the runes needs to be done so we can understand how they work and how we can make them work for us. Meanwhile, Briar's working his day job to get a little bit extra gold.
That's right.
That's what I was able to retain.
With poor Khalid showing up post broken nose, languishing in a bed in the hospital, has been released since. Set free upon the world to break more
He just needed a sandwich and a nap. Bless him.
He did. I mean, that's honestly that's kind of how you deal with blood loss: is you eat some food and you take it easy. But yeah. Oh, haze froze a little bit. Anybody else want to talk about what they did last week? My brain is drawing a blank.
DeLacy finally had his talk with Morgan.
That's right, we did. And unfortunately, we don't have Morgan today. But it sounds like they kind of worked it out
amicably.
Just a smidge.
And Boss missed out on that, so he's still under the impression.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny.
Oh, that's buddy.
Pure comedy.
Fox has a date coming up. You guys all have wrestling to do. Some of you. I think Boss had lost his match versus Briar back in the day. But round 2...
To be fair, I'm like 5 times Boss's size. I mean...
It was random, I'm sorry.
Boss did not want you to hold back.
I mean, you also took out Mika, to be fair. So, it wasn't all bad. But yeah, we are loose on the festival of day 2. I'm going to say that since Morgan's not here, currently that you drop Morgan off for performances and stuff. So hopefully when Edgar can pop in, if he can pop in this evening, he may join us at halftime. We can pivot and pick Morgan up from there. Okay.
Very excited.
Who wants to start off?
I mean, I could.
Okay.
Or Boss could, since.
Yeah, let's probably plan. Boss, do you wanna start things off?
Okay. where is everybody like at the tavern, or should he like just you just hear this plop 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 in the background? He's like, "You guys didn't wake me up."
I believe they left a note.
They did
for
leave a
Bob.
note.
Oh, okay. I think
They left a note to let you know where they were.
Yeah.
okay.
They just didn't have the heart to wake you.
We
You
still
were
didn't
just
wake you
so-
up, though.
You were just so cute. Couldn't do it.
Oh,
It's,
I
it's
think
like
Boss is
serving a
gonna-
kitten.
look at the note and just be like, "Oh, jeez, oh gosh," and he's just gonna like grab his little hat and his little book bag and just like
Belty
Late for
tosses you a piece of
school.
toast as you leave. Like,
a piece of toast in the mouth, just like
anime run.
running.
I love
Um,
that so much.
you could just hear this plop 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 plop, and then he catches up to where we all are and just goes, hey guys, hey, so what I miss? What I miss?
Like little stitches in your sides, bless it.
Just like
You are, of course, I assume, approaching the main part of the group because Briar's at work. So
Okay.
it would be Fox, Saphira, DeLacy, and Lakey hanging out after having just dropped Morgan off at the performances.
okie dokie. Yeah, he would be with them then.
Yeah, you mostly just missed breakfast. And some drama I can tell you about later.
Boss's eyes light up and he just kind of goes like this with his little froggy hands. And he would like do tippy tappies, but he is exhausted. He is not a runner.
I know.
Mel entirely? We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Mel will be back shortly. We're down a portal. But what did you guys want to do first?
I know I had issued a challenge to Fox as a rogue. Like, sorry, I've been such a grumpy old man lately.
We have no. Please remind me because my brain is not functioning apparently today. You guys were trying to figure out how to bamboozle the ring toss game, which is rigged, but you had to figure out how it was rigged.
Oh yeah.
And how to bamboozle it.
Can
To
I
Lacey-
roll?
To DeLacy, this is teaching Fox how to reverse engineer someone else's bullshittery. Important part of being a rogue.
I want to try and roll to like. I don't know if this game has investigation checks or something like that.
Legally, no, but we've been doing them anyway. So if you'd like to, absolutely.
You want us both to make one, or just Fox? Or can I give Fox the help action?
If you want to give Fox a help action, you can.
Yeah.
I'll give Fox the help action.
Also, I don't.
It's a good
Oh, no.
thing. Help action means I roll twice, right?
You roll twice and take the higher one.
Nice.
What'd you get first?
Well, that's a 8.
Oh no.
First one was a 1.
Oh no!
Well, 8's definitely better than a 1. But the technician at the table is just like, "Oh, did you want to play?"
What kind of prizes you got?
They're your standard fare. There's like stuffed animals and jars of candies and stuff like that.
Hey, don't you got a date later? DeLacy leans in and asks, don't you got a date later? Show up with something.
You are right, my man. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Well,
I just
you
put
get-
my dice away.
it does cost 1 copper piece, which is the smallest denomination of coin.
I'll cover your
heck
first.
yeah.
I'll cover your first loss if you want.
Aw, you're a doll.
You get a green one, you get one of the small prizes, you get the yellow one. The bottles are different colors of glass. You get a yellow one, you get the medium-sized prize, and if you get the red one, you get the big prizes.
Is that what's the big prize? Giant stuffed dragon?
Giant stuffed animals, like really big like containers, like bags of candy. Usually, most of them are larger stuffed animals, but you definitely see some cotton candy for sure. That's one of the small prizes. So none of them are bad. They're just like smaller containers.
Right. One copper piece is actually not that bad. Maybe this is not that bad of a carnival station.
We found the one. We found the one legit, like, not rigged game at the carnival.
I mean, I guess it does add up. The point is that it adds up. Do I roll again to...
Yeah, and since you didn't pass your investigation check, please roll with disadvantage.
No. It's probably going to be that one.
No.
Oh, it's the same roll.
What'd you get?
Destiny of a 4.
You did not manage to get the
Oh,
ring
so
to
I went
win
for
on
the
any of
medium,
the
by the way. It doesn't matter, though.
It doesn't matter. You did not get any of the glasses, and it pings off harmlessly. The technician goes and picks it up. Says you would play again?
Yeah. One more round.
Go for it.
Boss is gonna see this and waddle up next to
Jesus
him.
Christ.
I
A
believe in you.
9.
Oh,
Still better than an 8.
it is better than an 8.
Is it?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Can I try to do...
Let you, if you want to stand back for a minute and watch other people play, re-roll your investigation check.
Yeah, that was gonna... Yes. Yes.
Does anybody else want to play?
I would. I'm helping my mentee.
Nice.
I was
Alright.
thinking of either playing or of like either using like boss's powers to guilt the guy into giving him a plush. Or
No,
like
that's
help
beating the system.
help Fox out being like, wow, big brother, I really want that dragon plush. You're gonna win it for me, right? Before I have to go back to the orphanage or something crazy like that.
Oh my
I have to go
god.
back to my cancer treatments and...
Are you running Wish Child? Are you really running this game?
But
Every morning I
think we
break my arms. And I break my legs.
By the way, guys, that was a 6 on the ring toss for delays.
What's in the air
And now,
tonight?
was that a disadvantage or was that a regular?
That was at regular. Do you want me to do disadvantage?
Yeah, please do disadvantage.
Oh,
Because you don't know how it
frick.
works either.
Oh, frick. Oh my god, it got
And
worse. It's a 2. He's shook.
You
He's shook.
have
He's
not
shook.
gotten the ring to attach.
Wait,
He is-
what dice do we need
Boss,
to
did you wanna
roll
try as
play
well?
the- What dice did we need to roll?
D20. You
D20.
roll.
Okay.
Can
Two
I- can
D20.
I-
You can either roll it once and roll it a second time, or roll 2 at the same time. Can you what?
Okay.
Can I lean it to Lacey and be like, we could just rob them. We could just
I mean-
rob them, you know.
Out in the open middle of the day is a little too obvious.
Okay.
If you get caught, you're getting
Boss
caught.
is gonna try
What
to
are they gonna
play
do?
it.
Come back, Mel.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
I don't even have to. That's a nat 1.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
But
The ring. You
He hits
you throw
Fox
the
in the
ring.
eye.
Yeah, I was about to say you throw the ring with extreme vigor, and you're very excited about it, and it pings off and either hits you or Vox in the face, harmlessly but painfully.
Oh. Boss is just gonna like tear up and just be very dramatic, overly dramatic with it, totally playing it up, just like that was my only copper. Ah.
And what's the guy look like? His reaction?
He like looks at you really sadly, and he's like, "I'm sorry, buddy. Better next time."
all right,
Boss is
Saphira's gonna do
slap
this.
out another one and say, "One more time."
Okay. Lakey and Saphira, did you guys want to try your hand at ring toss?
Yeah.
Mal,
Yeah.
you're not.
Wait.
You haven't
Did it.
been here, but we're rolling at disadvantage because the game is rigged.
Can I re-roll my investigation now that I've watched a couple times?
Let me see if anybody
Should I
else
wait?
wants to do it first, and then we'll let you reroll
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna slap down a copper and let's see. It's probably gonna be that one. Yeah, it's a 5.
That's a no.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I'm sad I had to roll at disadvantage because the
An
second
11.
roll was a lot better.
My dad says we have.
Do we get to know the difficulty class, or is it a secret?
The difficulty class is just what's in the manual. So I think it's like 11 and up is a pass. What'd you get?
11!
Yay! You win
Whoa.
a green prize.
Nice.
So that's like a small plushie or a little thing of cotton candy or like one of the small prizes you might see at a carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Fear's competitive nature comes out. She slaps another copper down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Real quick, let Fox and I assume DeLacy's gonna help again. Reroll
Roll that
the
investigation.
check.
Yeah.
Reroll that investigation.
Oh. I'm throwing this
You're all
dice
three.
away.
You're-
The same number.
oh
This
no!
dice is going
Yeah,
in
throw
the
the dice out.
fireplace.
Jail.
Jail, baby jail, forever.
1,000 years jail.
1,000
Oh.
years.
What number did you roll? Just out of curiosity, I don't remember what it was.
Oh, 9.
Okay.
That was for
DeLacy-
investigation. I forgot it wasn't for trying the thing.
Yeah, no, DeLacy, did you want to try to investigate it on your own? Or have Fox help you in reverse?
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. Foxy helping me out, or am I?
I'm helping you out, man. I'll help you out.
You guys are just like
This-
sitting together like, how is this? How does this work? What is going on here?
Oh dang it! Oh dang it! It's an 8. That was at disadvantage or
At advantage.
an advantage? Thank God that was a 19.
19, yay! So between the two of you, you figure out that the ring toss game is slightly rigged. Not dramatically so. There's still a way to win. The jars, the outside edges of the tops of the jars are at different heights, so it's much easier to get the green ones, which are the cheaper prizes. Yellows are slightly shorter than that, and the reds are the shortest of all, so it's harder to get them on those, because the other jars kind of bounce the rings around too much. But on top of that, the red jars have a wider lip on the jar themselves. So while they look very similar, they're stretched out just slightly wider so that the ring has a harder time getting on those. Yellows are might be slightly bigger, it's hard to tell, but the green ones are the smallest ones, they're the easiest to hook onto.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
All right.
Which I don't know if
That
that's how that
doesn't
works in real life,
help.
but that's how it works here.
Can anyone magically change or float my ring onto the red bottle?
Oh, that magic stuff is beyond me, sugar.
All I can do is guilt people. I mean, gently move them from the heart.
Persuade.
Persuade.
All right, I'll try one more time, but then I'm robbing him.
And now you don't have to roll at disadvantage.
Oh.
Do you tell any of your friends so that they can also try, or are you guys just keeping that to yourselves?
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely at least telling boss.
Boss is
I'm gonna whisper
like,
it in everyone's ear after I do this roll.
And in his head, he's like, "Man, Morgan's whole like talking in the head thing would be real handy right about now." If he
Boss
knows
is
about
gonna
that, I don't know if he
pretend
does.
like do some voodoo on it, like woo, like you know how people like blow on dice in Vegas. He's just gonna be like for Fox to give him good luck.
You plap
Oh.
on it.
I should have waited for that because I got a 4.
No.
You know the trick of it, but you just can't quite would get that ring on there how you want to.
While
Can Boss try one more time?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
while
I'm
Boss
gonna
and
roll on
Fox
the floor.
attempt, Lazy is gonna tell Lakey and Zafira. It's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. I'm
Take it
telling
away.
everyone who walks by. I'm like, hey, bottles are different sizes.
You said just roll regular, right?
inconspicuous, boy, inconspicuous.
Sorry, one of the mics cut out. You said just roll once, no disadvantage.
Just roll once, whatever the number
Okay,
is.
that's a 17, baby.
You get a yellow prize, your medium prize. So you don't get the red dragon, which you would have to roll a natural 20 for, but you do get a decent sized stuffy if you would like one.
Can we trade up in
boss
size if we keep winning?
No, you would just get a new prize if you keep winning.
Dang it.
Boss is very giddy, and as he takes it, he tugs on Fox and he says, "If you don't have anything for your date, you can have my plush."
Oh, that's very sweet, but I couldn't do that. I can't do that. You better keep
Boss
your
just goes,
plush.
"Okay," and just hugs it.
What do you get? I'm Lakey. What do you get? Now you.
Lakey probably picks out something for Willelamy.
Okay. Just like a little stuffed animal kind of thing, or a candy,
like
or
like a little stuff. Like if they have any like foam weapons, like a little like stuffy sword, or like a padded shield, or like a little knight or a little warrior guy. Lakey will definitely err towards the side of martial shenanigans for his little warrior sister.
I would definitely say that there would be little stuffed knights as well as like toy swords.
I think we're gonna go with the toy sword, even though Mom's gonna kill me.
What do you get, boss?
Oh, so it's a plush, right? What were the options again?
You can kind of just, whatever you think boss would pick out. I'm leaving it up to you. So you could get like, I know you mentioned a dragon. You could get a medium-sized dragon.
Ooh, can he get like a baby dragon, kind of like how like baby Pegasus and Hercules looked, but it's like really overly cute and dumb?
Really? He's a stuffy.
Yeah.
They're all cute and dumb.
Hell yeah. It's
What
gonna be
color?
like perfect. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. I think a good color would be red or purple. Let's do red. It's like red with like a little gold belly, like the stereotypical like dragon plush you would find at like any festival, but
Very
it's like
small
a
of you.
classic.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
I do. All right. Saphira, did you want to try again? And Fox,
Yes.
did you want to try again? And DeLacy, did you want to try again? Because you're welcome to. But
That is a 17.
you get a yellow. Medium.
Yeah.
I want a tiny fluffy unicorn.
You get a tiny fluffy unicorn. He's got like a yarn mane.
Yes. Beautiful.
He's so
Wonderful.
fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Fair.
Fox, did you want to try again, or are you done with this game? Slighted you so far.
I'll try one more time.
Yeah, Boss is gonna look at Fox and just mutter, "If you don't win, that means I'm better." Like total dumb brother sibling.
Oh, you're
rivalry.
on, kid.
I'm gonna
You're
count
on.
that as a help action, and let Fox roll with advantage.
Oh, heck yeah.
Spite's a hell of a drug.
Boss is just gonna like wiggle his shoulders, all like,
Good heavens.
Oh no.
oh.
I honestly forget what my first roll was, but I'm pretty sure it was lower than 7.
Oh,
Oh,
I
buddy.
give up.
this game hates you.
This game hates me.
Ooh.
These dice hate me. I'm going through all my dice. Tossing
jail.
out the bogeys.
They don't want you to win the game.
All the dice are in jail now.
All
I
right.
go to dice jail.
So does anybody want to keep playing, or do we want to move on to other stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, DeLacy wants to try.
Yeah. Oh, that is a 15.
Oh no.
Ooh.
So now everybody has a prize, but Fox.
No,
Oh,
actually,
no.
I wanted to ask you something about that.
Uh-huh.
Could I do a sleight of hand to like do it at exactly the right time to make it look like it was Fox's that one?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do you have a skill that goes against that, or would it just be?
I think it might just be a straight up roll. Let me double check.
Okay.
I haven't had to look at DeLazy's sheet for so long. Sorry.
I feel that. No, you're fine. I don't remember off the top of my head either. Let's. I don't think any of yours.
Nope, I
would
don't think I
work.
do.
Yeah. Well,
nope.
if you would like to try to roll and make that a Fox win, you are welcome to try.
All right, let me try that. That is a 17.
You successfully do the thing, and the guy is like, "Oh, you won!" and gives Fox a ticket for a yellow prize.
Oh
at
shit! Fox is torn because while this is technically a kind thing to do, he feels like he's being treated like a baby.
How did you catch me doing it? How do you know I did it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you want to roll to see if you realize that it was?
I would
DeLacy?
assume I'd see that wasn't my ring, right? I guess. I don't know.
I mean, they all look the
Mhm.
same.
All right.
Mhm.
Your dice is
Just be
gonna
the
roll
good
like a
roll.
nat 20 now.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Right?
is
Or
that what it did?
Oh, 4! You have no idea.
or I think
It
I'm
was
the
totally
shit.
your ring.
You're the shit.
Yeah.
You did it! Yeah, you did it!
Well,
Listen,
do you have
Delon-
different dice? Can you
You
like
all-
maybe swap out for like
Yeah.
or are you okay with just committing yourself to being comedic relief for the rest of the session?
I mean, you could try like a digital roll, right?
No,
Like
no, they're cursed.
no,
Never.
Those
no.
are cursed. So cursed.
They're mean.
I'm just going
Digital
through
is
my dice.
real mean.
Just gonna burn through 'em.
Um,
But
I just
anyway, but it
realized.
doesn't matter because I got a prize.
You did it.
You got the
I'm
prize.
so
you got the
sorry
big
to
one.
our viewers on Twitch.
Did
I
it.
just realized
Did
I
it.
was muted. You could hear everyone but me. So
Oh no.
What?
awkward.
Oh no.
There's 2 toggles to turn on the audio. I'm dumb. But it should be fine. We're all here.
Tonight's a
We're all
weird
having
night.
a good time.
Frig caught you, right?
It's all good. But yeah. So you guys have successfully figured out how the ring toss game works. Yes.
What's my plush?
I don't
Describe
know.
my
What do you
plush.
want to pick? What do you want to pick?
He's
He's medium sized.
I'm so
We've
tempted
got-
to get a toy sword so that I can so that I can fight boss with it.
Oh dang, I should have picked a sword.
I mean,
But-
the toy sword was technically the smaller size, so you could feasibly get 2 toy swords if you ask nice.
Oh, can I bargain?
If you want to. And talk to the dude. He's a dwarf,
me
by the
two.
way. I don't think I said.
Give me 2 toy swords.
You-
unless
you-
unless one of the plushes are just really, really cute.
I mean, we've got a dragon mentioned so far. We have a knight. We have a unicorn. I feel like there might be like
Knight.
a yeti or like other mythological creatures. If you wanted
That
to,
one.
you want a yeti.
Smalls is holding. Actually, I want a Yeti, yeah.
You got a wool beast. A wool beast with all the
Wolfies!
teeth. But no, you can have a yeti or a wool beast or a dragon or a knight. Up to you.
I changed my mind. I want the Yeti.
The yeti. Cool. You get a yeti.
Yes.
My tablet just fell behind bed.
Hand him over.
Oh, Cute.
Thank you.
Yes, he gives you your Yeti, and you guys are all happy. DeLacy is the only person without a prize.
Don't worry,
It
I got
happens.
this. I got you, DeLacy. I'm
Oh,
kind of
I don't know.
with this game.
I don't know if you guys remember, but you had also talked about tag teaming, dealing with the dude at the ring toss.
Oh, with like Boss using one of his powers.
No, DeLacy and Fox, one
Oh.
person doing the ring toss while the other one distracts him.
Oh.
Mm.
So
I'd
if
be
you
down.
wanted to, you could, but you don't have to.
If you distract him, I'll totally win this for you.
How about you win it for you and I still distract him?
No. We're getting you a prize.
All right.
You're
All
leaving
right.
here with a plush.
All right.
Do I get advantage, or do we need to describe the distracting?
See, would you describe what you do to distract the ring toss guy after he hands over the ring to Fox for the fourth time? Fifth time? I forget where we're at now.
We don't need to
Oh.
count.
So does this dwarf have tattoos that I see as he hands over the ring?
He has 12 tattoos.
I'm gonna ask him about his tattoos.
Okay.
Because everybody I've ever met who has tattoos, if you get them talking about them, you can get them talking about them for quite a minute. And I'm one of them.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
The guy's like, "Oh, you like my tattoos? Thank you. I've been getting them done piece by piece. They're kind of expensive, but
Rolling.
Do they have any special me? Sorry, I jumped right into Scottish there. Good. Any of them? They got anything? They got any kind of special meaning? No significance?
Well, this one's for my oldest daughter, and then this one's for my youngest, and then this one is for the one that's on the way, but we're not finished. We haven't decided, what we're doing with that one yet.
Hey, nerd.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Hang on a
nerd.
second. Oh, yeah.
Got an 18.
Oh, you got a red? Wait, hang on. And he seems like really dumbfounded that you got it because you've snuck around. You got to the biggest prize, right? He wasn't looking. You could put it on whichever bottle you wanted to. And it is sitting very pretty on the red jar in the very middle. Okay, well, here, I guess you won the red ticket. What do you want? And the prizes are the really large stuffed animals. Like boss-sized stuffed animals.
Yeah, what's the biggest animal?
It's probably the dragon over there.
Awkward Costco teddy bear situation.
Hand it over.
But there's also the dire wolf around the other corner if you want that one.
Ooh.
No, the dragon.
Dragon? Okay, which color do you want?
The red one.
Red one? Okay.
Red!
You get a plushie that is genuinely the size of Boss. A red dragon. Boss is holding the slightly smaller one, but also a red dragon that matches. You are roommates and plushie buddies.
Can I turn this plushie into a onesie for Boss?
Oh my god, yes. Oh my
At
god,
some
please.
point.
I appreciate how some groups have like a hallmark thing, and ours apparently is to have at least one player at all times unable to do anything else because they're carrying something ridiculous. Like just like this. Like this is us, apparently.
We're the material girls. That's all.
I give my Yeti to DeLacy and like, that's for you, kid. That's for you. Huh?
Many thanks, Mr. Fox.
Hey, think of me whenever you squeeze it at night. Kind of wink
In his
both
head, he's just imagining the next time Fox does something that pisses him off, and he's just hucking it against the wall. That instead of actually hurting Fox,
eyes.
like
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure he'll be there. Well enough.
Punch. I mean,
And you guys could now safely leave the ring toss booth with your prizes in hand, going wherever you'd like to go next.
Yeah, he's just tucked into my belt.
While you do that, I think I will pivot over to Hayes and Briar.
Hello.
Briar, we are rapidly approaching noon. Did you want to go take your lunch break?
Yes. I will take that as soon as it's available to me.
Well, would you give me a roll really quick to see how your day's been going since we last left you?
With my new and improved Briar dice. Well, definitely new, not improved, but I got a 20.
You're doing great.
Oh.
Your day has not been terrible. You've definitely been feeling like you've been helping people, and you've had a really nice day so far.
I'm learning the system.
Yeah, and Tilly's been very helpful as well. Tilly's been she's had enough free time that she's been able to be like, oh, here's where we keep this, and like walking you around and showing the different areas and helping you as she can.
The duck's been cooking, yes.
And you are able to take your lunch break without leaving anybody unattended to.
So, let's see. He'd have to catch a train to the fairground, right?
Oh, actually, you're in walking distance of the fairground.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So
because the
he's going to
closest
have
train
a
station to the thing is the one that you would have to have gotten off on to get to. But it's it's like a 15-minute walk. It's not too terrible.
right. Okay. So, he'll jog to the fairgrounds.
Okay.
Seeing that, well, I'm wagering that breathing hard isn't too much of a factor for Briar.
Hmm.
If anything, to get to the arm wrestling tournament, that's probably happening still, right?
Absolutely, and that may be where your friends are headed next, hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Yeah, that's the first place Briar's going to go to.
Okay.
And
how about the rest of the party? Are you guys headed there too? Cool.
Sounds good.
I got them thumbs up. Well, sounds good. Well, then, you guys all arrive roughly at the same time.
Hey guys.
What's up, Dot?
All of your friends have very large stuffed animals. And a toy sword.
You
Pulls open his coat to show off the Yeti in his belt. Like, Fox won him for me.
That's awesome. That's honestly adorable.
Isn't it?
Digging the dragons. Cool. You're twinsies. And Lakey has a sword. That suits you, I think.
It's for my sister.
Right
Yeah,
on.
it was a really nice gesture.
Lacey snorts.
I get Fox a Noogie. I mean, boss. I'll give myself a Noogie.
Sorry if that was too on the point, he says as he's trying to like fight against the noogie.
Oh, he turned away, just like doing that shake of I'm not laughing at that stupid button.
Briar absolutely snorted. And we also have a unicorn over here. That's, oh my gosh, so fluffy.
It's very fluffy. Very, very fluffy.
Ringtones was a rounding success, I would say. Once he finally caught his
Right.
breath.
Once you figured out how it worked, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, so far my day's been decent. Nobody died yet, so plus.
It's always a positive.
Mark of a good day for a doctor, I'd assume.
Yet? Should we go?
No, I was joking, Licky. It's okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I've been I was adapting fairly well this morning, so yeah. Awkward finger guns. Let's go inside.
Yeah. There are
you
definitely
think-
people that are geared up. People that are looking at the tournament, like crosshatch of who's fighting who in the arm wrestling championship. Actually, would you guys that are in the competition please give me a roll to see who you're facing off against?
Is there betting allowed on these matches?
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Got
That
a
is the
20. I don't
lowest
know what
roll.
that means.
Oh, nice.
Oh no!
I will let Fox. I will let you choose whether you'd like to arm wrestle one of the other players or if you'd like to wrestle an NPC.
No, wait, who all is in the competition of our fellow?
DeLacy is not. DeLacy is not. He knows his strengths, and
I
this is not one
believe
of them.
I think it's Lakey, Saphira, and Briar. If I remember correctly. No, Saphira, no. Oh, that's right. You didn't participate. You went to the other booth with the princess. I forget if
I think I'm
Morgan.
gonna pick an NPC.
Okay, cool.
yeah, that would increase our chances.
Yeah.
DeLacy's gonna
So,
nudge like Saphira, like, you wanna just watch him and be strong?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get a good seat. Let's get a good vantage point.
What did everybody else get that's in doing their arm wrestling?
I rolled a 7.
So you guys are facing off against each other then.
Oh boy!
Oh. And Fox is facing off against an NPC. Fox, since you have the pick of the litter, what kind of person do you think you would choose to face off against?
Oh, probably small and weak and easy to beat.
What, a halfling? What?
I did. That is not.
Mika was a halfling. Halfling
Yeah.
does not necessarily equate to weak. By the way, Mika is there as well. She got done with her stuff and is hanging out with her crew again.
When you said pick of the litter, I thought you were talking about if like some of Lakey's family was there.
I mean, there's
So,
probably a couple of rabbits floating around that Lakey may not be related to.
His name is Thumper because he makes your hand go thump.
I love it.
That's a good one.
Can I do my
Alright,
sneak attack trick again?
Yeah, if you want to do that as part of your attack versus your opponent, absolutely.
Heck yeah. I don't want to go against a magic user again. That's what I will say.
Okay, so I think you are going to face... Actually, I think you went up against Mika, as I recall, who's a warrior.
Oh, I thought... Did she use magic, or did one of her friends use magic on her? Maybe?
She used an ability, but it wasn't magic. It was just an ability. I forget what she used, but it was like she bolstered her strength, like sized you up kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to, you could go up against a ranger or because Boss is a ranger and you did pretty well against Boss, or you could try a magician. But you know that Morrigan did pretty okay, so
Yeah, let's do ranger.
okay, sounds good. I'm gonna use Boss's moves. As I recall, Boss was like, "Hey, I don't think I got anything that would help." So they are rolling with or actually, you're rolling with advantage. They're rolling straight. So, give me a roll with advantage, please.
Nice. Oh, good. I have all these dice out that I can use. But they all hate
They
me.
rolled a 13. You just have to beat a 13.
Come on. No, that's a no-go.
Oh no!
Even with
Fuck
advantage.
no!
That's a 6 and a 7.
They're skinny, but they're wily. And despite your attempt to sneak attack them, they successfully flip your hand backwards onto the table.
No!
Oh, bud.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that wasn't pretty.
Twisted.
Buddy, next time, and he gives you a handshake if you want to shake it.
Give him a handshake.
All right, Briar and Lakey, you guys are up.
Wait, we'll pause real quick. Boss is gonna walk up to Fox after he lost and just like gently hug him. He goes, "I'm proud of you," and then pats him and goes, "That was embarrassing, though."
Thanks, man. Thanks. Hey, maybe don't talk to me for about 5 minutes. Oh God.
We broke
Cat
Kristen.
just slayed the cast with that.
I'm sorry.
If Lacey can hear any of what Boss just said, he's like, that boy's vicious. Man, I used to be in his head, he's like, man, I used to be a professional assassin, but that boy is a bigger killer than I ever was.
And that's with words.
And I thought my family had a way with words.
Power word kill, I guess.
You had to get him back for the booger thing.
That's fair. I will consider my jet pain.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yep.
All right,
Emotional damage.
Briar
You had to
and
feel it in your
Lakey.
soul.
Briar and Lakey, are you guys going to use any moves against each other as opponents? Not to do any harm, but
Of course not.
just
Nah. Let me review my repertoire here.
Okay.
And cause avalanches. See. I could try to use comfort.
What does this do?
Let's see. Target feels relaxed whenever they sit or lay down.
show that on your move.
Well, it would be on under modulate if I put a AP point in it.
If you put a what?
AP.
So your move list that I show for you is Mend, Sleep, Death Sense, Corrupt, Modulate, and Examine the Dead.
Right. Oh wait, that's another branch, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't show anything for that for you. So it's one of the moves that you have. Do you want
Right,
to use
okay.
any of those?
I misunderstood the assignment. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Let's see. Alter the nature and intensity of nearby creatures. You know what? Nah. I'm not going to use anything. It's going to be like raw skill, man against man.
No, I got nothing.
Skill
Okay.
against skill.
Eric versus Rabbit. We face down with one single roll to see who wins this match.
Yeah.
Give me your rolls, please.
I got a 15.
Nice.
Mwah. I got a 13. Dang.
You put up a good fight, but Lakey has seen some shit before and has arm wrestled way too many children in his family before, trying to get toys out of their hands for his
So
mom.
many babies.
And he's had to hoist them onto his arms because they like gang up on him on a regular.
Ultimately, Lakey just has more stamina in doing this thing than you do, and is able to smack.
You gotta get the shoulder into it. You don't twist from the elbow, from the shoulder. It's
the shoulder. I gotcha.
It's the shoulder. Yeah, everybody thinks it's this. It's not. It's this. Not me speaking as someone who's beaten an entire Renaissance fair at arm wrestling.
Valid.
It happened once.
Can confirm.
Thanks, Smalls. Thanks for the
I
backup.
No
love
problem.
that.
I got
I
you.
love that. I love Malwar.
And I seem to recall that Morgan had won her match as well in the prior round, so we'll resolve that perhaps later. Since Morgan is
Give a
not here
big-
with you guys currently, but you can do that later. I'm sorry?
I was gonna say I give a big slap on Lakey's back. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, brother.
Lakey absolutely shakes Briar's hand and says, well done.
Done for you too.
Thank you.
I pat
I'll,
Briar's shoulder.
Well done,
I'll
both of
keep
you.
Alright,
that.
man, you're still hot. It's okay.
Thank you.
You can't help yourself, can you?
What?
No.
The
You
consummate flirt.
compliment people?
Sure, take it that
Like-
way. I applaud you, boy.
No, it's fine. It is a compliment. Thank you, Fox.
And the leader of the guild, whose name I of course have forgotten, comes over and says, "Okay, great. Well, Mr. Lakey, we will see you tomorrow for round 3. You're on the last rounds."
Fantastic. Thank you.
Good job, Lakey. If any bunny could do it, you could.
This never ends.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good one.
All right. While we are here, since you guys are in the temple area, I know you had talked about going and getting more information on runes. And Fox, you had mentioned wanting to swap your pink bracelet out for a red one.
Yeah. But wait, what's the will you remind me?
So the
of the memory of a
bracelets
goldfish.
no worries. The bracelets that you got at the Temple of Lorado's booth, which is the romance god, the love god, is white for I'm just looking for something platonic, pink for I'm looking for a relationship, and red for I'm just looking to have a good time. And you had mentioned wanting to switch it out to red because you thought that would suit Fox better.
Yes, having a good time.
Yeah, and it's not far down the way. That's where the princess had gone previously when you were running through here yesterday.
Heck yeah. I gotta make a pit stop.
No way.
So don't give any dates the wrong idea.
Smart boy. Smart lad.
All right. So you go over and you're like, "Hey, can I swap this out?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, no worries." And they take the pink one away from you and give you the red one.
Nice. Sweet.
You don't want you don't want to keep both, right?
Not that I know of. I guess I
mean,
could always
'cause-
come back if that changes.
Yeah, anytime. Our temple itself is in a different district normally, but we'll be here as long as the festival's here. So
Right on.
yeah. But no, if you need to find us, we're up in North Point, so you know where to find us now.
you. Heck yeah.
All right, and they give you your fancy new red bracelet. Same charm, but just they swapped
Fancy.
out the ribbon for a new color.
Nice.
And it is nearly 9 o'clock. Do we want to pause here for our 15-minute break, or do we want to
Yeah.
Interlude.
Okay, interlude it is. Well, then we will be right back in about 15 minutes.
See you soon.
And we're back. And now with an Edgar. Yay!
Hello.
Yay!
All right, everybody's
Various
unmuted this time. I accidentally did not remember to unmute myself for the recording earlier. So there is a portion that is just the players.
Oh no.
Yep. All right, but we are back. Edgar, we had dropped Moradug off at performances, but we just discussed behind the scenes that you were going to meet them over at arm wrestling. We've already done theirs. Would you like to use any moves to go up against your opponent?
I guess there's no harm in trying to do another bamboozle. I have fresh AP, so
Cool. Well, then you may roll with advantage, and your opponent will roll at disadvantage. Wait, no,
Sweet.
hang on. Let me see.
Hmm?
I was going to see if we got any moves. Who am I using? I'll just have him roll it regular. He'll use something to like bolster himself, but I think that'll roll him at regular. So you'll be at advantage. He'll be regular.
cool.
All right,
cool,
ready?
cool. Yeah.
Oh no, I rolled a 19.
Oh, I rolled a 16. So
Sorry. Well, you put
That's
up a
all good.
valiant fight, but the other guy is beefy and
probably
large.
3 times my size. Yeah.
You are a small and very beautiful fairy, and he unfortunately smacks your hand into the table, and you are out of the competition.
Welcome to the loser corner, doll. Welcome in.
Oh,
Which
you lost.
Yeah.
The only person still standing in the competition is Lakey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Who didn't necessarily want to even be here in the first place.
But think
That's
Yeah.
all right.
about
Now
how
we're
many
all in your
people-
corner, so it'll be great.
It will be a very full corner, yes.
Does Morgan notice our big plushies?
Excuse me.
So, everybody went to the ring toss game while you were gone to try and figure out how it worked. Everyone has large plushies, with the exception of Lakey, who has a toy sword.
Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
And
Briar
Briar
doesn't have one.
Oh, that's right. Briar doesn't have one either, because Briar
I
is at
wasn't
work.
there.
Or
So
was at work.
how big exactly are these plushies? Are they like fully boss sized or
Boss has a
what?
dragon that is the size of Boss. Boss has a smaller dragon that is the size of a cat.
Aw.
Lakey's got a toy sword that's, the size of a children's toy sword.
Yeah.
Lacey has a Yeti that is also the size of a cat, and Saphira has a unicorn plushie that is nice and plushy and
Aw.
plump. That is also about the size of a cat.
Fox also has a giant dragon plush as well.
Size of boss.
Size
Size
of
of
Boss.
As a boss. All right.
And Fox, behind the scenes, has pledged to make it into a onesie for Boss.
Which is going to
Alright,
be
yeah,
adorable.
Yeah, don't blow your date with the seamstress.
Yeah. That's how that will work. Right.
You're right.
Cool. Yeah, so Moradug handily loses the arm wrestling competition. This dude could not be bamboozled despite best efforts.
Wasn't
and
enough. He wasn't bamboozled enough to break his concentration.
well, dang.
His muscle memory was too good.
Mm,
He was only
that
boozled.
happens. No bam involved.
The
was your
bam was
feminine
your hand
wild.
hitting the table.
I
Did you try
tried.
giving him more?
What?
Did you try giving him more? Or did you try giving him more again?
Oh my god.
I just threw my glasses.
God.
Boss!
Okay. You guys gotta be careful because now I can take away the plushes. Okay?
I'd like to see you try, short stuff.
I can fly.
Well, so can my dragon.
Boss just kind of does like this with his hands and like does like a little thing with like his heel, trying to look cute.
I
Like,
can't
not
stay
me.
mad at you, boss.
Fox does the same thing.
Gross.
They
Disgusting.
do it parallel to each other.
Parallel. Or feet touch.
I need art of that stat immediately.
Noted.
But after you guys wrap up arm wrestling, Fox goes over to swap out his bracelet for a different color, as we had discussed in the prior session. Does anybody else want to grab a bracelet that didn't before?
Can you have more than one? I forget.
Yeah, so you can have multiple charms and multiple ribbons depending on what you're looking for.
At least he's also going to invest in a white one because he's lonely as fuck.
Okay, so you add a white ribbon to your bracelet.
Yeah.
Aw.
You're looking for platonic and the fun times.
Romance is just not. We're not there yet.
No, we're
No
not.
pink.
Mm-mm.
Does
Well,
anybody else want a bracelet?
now that Briar isn't a nervous wreck, or as nervous of a wreck, still awkward baby boy, but I think he'll want to look into a bracelet, just for funsies, since he's in the presence of fine now.
And I would say there's probably a tiefling that's handing out the bracelets today, and they say, what are you looking for?
Well, do you have like couples bracelets or?
Aw.
So I mean, that tends to be up to the couple what you guys wear. What limitations you want in your relationship. Some people are monogamous, some people are polyamorous.
Right.
Everybody's got their own dynamics in their relationship, so that's kind of a discussion you would need to have with your partner. Usually
You don't have a color for already coupled up?
No, usually people wear rings. Like wedding
Even if
rings.
you're just dating?
Like,
oh, okay.
If you're dating, it's a dynamic between people. But sometimes people will switch to a white one just to say, "Hey, I'm looking for platonic relationships," because platonic love is just as valid as romantic or sexual love. So it really depends on the dynamics of your relationship, and yeah.
Let's go with a platonic one.
Sure. And do you have any? Are you looking for more friends that are women or men, or you don't really care?
Both and in between, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll give you one of the. Technically, they're supposed to indicate any gender, but I'll give you the any gender term.
Great, thank you.
When you pair it with the other ones, it means you're looking for a date of any gender, or a partner of any gender. But depends. But he gives you a nice little white bracelet, and it's got a little charm on there that indicates that you don't care what gender your friends are going to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime. And if you ever want to change it up, just let us know.
Do you have like trinkets or anything, to offer someone as a gift?
No, that would be maybe somebody else's temple. We don't really. I mean, we got free condoms. Do you want a condom?
Oh, that's nice.
Fox asks for it. He hands it to you without even looking at you. Just like, here you go.
I don't think we're at that point yet. Thank you.
Anytime.
Moradug is staring intently at this thing, like a foot closer than they were the last time, but with a look that's got a little spice of horror in it. It's the 100-yard stare.
A bit like Leke, matching faces.
Matching faces. Yeah, we're both dissociating. We're having a great time with it.
I think the tiefling is going to turn around and just kind of like wave at you guys, like, "Hi, can I help?" Just from a distance, doesn't try to approach you, just waves at you.
Averts eyes. Very obvious.
Anywhere but there.
Like he just nods. Just a hey, how's
Yeah.
it going? Just a sup. Not like a sup, but just like hey.
Indeed.
Right.
Saphira already has one. Boss, did you want one?
What were each of the bracelets for? Like, what type of like relationship you're looking for, right?
So you would probably, because I know you had said that your character is asexual. Platonic would be, hey, basically, I'm looking for friends.
Yes. I want him to have like 5 on each of his little bracelets.
You'd only get one, but they will
Okay,
absolutely give you a white bracelet to indicate that you are always open to new friends.
I absolutely just pictured Boss all trussed up like the ultimate warrior with like the danglings on his arms, just like trying to get people to notice that he's looking for friends.
Boss is gonna hand out his little like bracelet me.
All right, he ties it on really nice. I would assume gives you the any gender or friend bracelet, like
Yeah.
you know, like everybody else has gotten. But you and Briar are matchy.
Twins!
Twins.
You're my buddy.
You are my buddy.
All right. And now on to serious business. You guys wanted to go find out more information about runes. Where do you want to go?
Well,
Yeah, guys, we're ruining out of time. I'll stop. I'm so sorry.
I love them so much.
No, they're so good.
Puns are the only form of humor that is very difficult to make it offensive. They're always just nice, and I like them.
And wholesome.
Sounds like a challenge.
You have no
And-
idea how hard I just had to tell my brain to shut up. My immediate reaction was challenge accepted, and I was like, no.
No. We don't want to win that one.
No.
But
I'm just
Everyone
saying,
loses
puns
that.
are
Everyone.
normally not offensive unless you just don't like puns.
Hey.
Which
And let's, of course, too, the best ones are the ones that are pun intentional.
Oh no.
Mal has met my partner. They know what I live with on a daily basis. I know no peace.
To be fair, when he and I are in the same room, I try really hard to hold it back until you leave, and then there's just an unadulterated just flow of wordplay that happens between the two of us.
That's fine.
Like,
I don't have to witness it.
It's we try real hard. We do. But it's bad.
I love the pun off. I just love it.
okay,
I'm not good with the puns.
where do you guys want to go?
I believe Briar had a location to was it a library or?
I was about to suggest the library might be. That's where people found books that helped them out last time, I think. But
There's
The
also
only place I know of.
a wizarding guild that we could.
right.
There are 3 temples, 2 different kinds of wizardry.
Rune Wizard?
Not specifically. There is Omina, god of magic. There is... Hang on, let me get their names right. They all got fancy titles.
Ooh.
We have Omina, font of magic. Vilu, spinner of enchantments. And Zuthin, brewer of potions.
Oh.
Spinner sounds
Omina is the big
runic.
one, which our locals would know. But they are all technically branches of magic.
Could we also have potentially, and I'm going to say Fox and Lake for this because they took to the rings like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Fox is a good lawyer. Lecky's character is unimpeachable. Could we have them potentially go to the same guild that Briar had gone to originally and try
If you want to,
something
that's
that?
Banur. He'd be kind of at the other end, but you could have them try to go talk to that guild.
Just a thought.
Wait,
Just a thought
what?
to throw out.
Talking to what guild? Where?
The god of crafting is Banur, which I believe Briar had gone to before, and basically they're a crafting guild. They are both temple and guild.
Okay.
But Briar had tried to talk to them, and they were like, "You're crazy. I should call the cops." And Briar was like, "No, please don't call the cops." And the guy was like,
No.
no."
Yeah, we
And
don't
then
want to
boss
The
saved.
cops, and then Boss
No.
sang that wonderful
okay, yeah.
rendition of Hallelujah and saved the day. So they got away with a slight hint of you got to take the little runes out first, and were let go. But the guy was like, "I'm not helping you. That's against the rules of our guild."
Little runes first.
Which,
I say we go to the big magic temple.
I mean, good as place as any, I think. Though, Briar's going to check his watch though to
Yeah,
see if his
It's probably been a little while, so you maybe have like 20 minutes left of your lunch break.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to the clinic now. Y'all have fun.
Briar, no.
When do you get off work?
In the evening. But before the dinner rush, for sure.
Do we want to meet up with y'all here back at the festival or back at Crock and Bowl? Like, you got any preference, or are you busy later too?
As far as I'm aware, I don't have any further plans aside from you know, the one prior engagement. So I don't think I'll be hung up, and I'll be able to join you guys later.
But again, you want that to be back at the Crock and Bowl where some of y'all staying, or you want it to be here?
Right. Well, what let's meet back here. Since that'll be closer to where we need to be anyway.
Yeah, it would be like half an hour to get back to the Crock and Bowl, and then another half an hour to come all the way back.
Right. So I'm gonna dart. Good luck. And don't get hurt.
No
Good luck
Knock
to
problem.
on
you.
wood. Okay.
Good luck to you, and good luck to you fixing them what does get hurt.
Thank you.
We'll be with you soon if we do get hurt.
Yes, boss.
Since you can't hold my hand on the way back, give me 4 hit pats. Do it.
Pat, 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 pat.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Briar, you have plenty of time to get back. You get back in time with no issues.
Because I am responsible. Gosh darn
So
it.
do you guys choose to go to Omina or one of the other temples that are in the area, or do you try to go to Banur, where Briar, who is no longer with you, had previously stumbled over words and made things a little complicated? He may, however, remember Boss is the only downside.
Again, Bador was just the idea because, like, maybe because like in Fox took to runes so quick, it was like maybe
you
y'all
could
would have better
also
luck.
go back to the library, which you had mentioned as well.
Are runes like the history of runes? Are they like, is it something that's always been around? Is it like ancient magic? Is it like newer technology?
It's a little bit newer. It's definitely not as common, but there are like classical runes that you can look back at as well, that just were not quite as stable as the ones that are around now are. Like the language has been a little more refined and studied over the years.
And the people, I'm sure there are like noted experts that like generally everybody's familiar with, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, and like, you know, just people who know stuff about their particular I, My brain is starting to come at this sideways because the guilds seem kind of uptight, and I'm considering the possibility of trying to find like one of those experts, or like if there's like an Indiana Jones crew out there that goes out and finds like ancient runes and stuff, and we can go poke them on the ideas of like just scholarly interest instead of actual practicing craftsmen who would be like, oh my god, that's terrible, why would you unmake that?
Those
So
are the theory
some of,
crafters.
some of them would be members of the crafting guild. Others that you may recall would be part of the royal entourage, so you would not necessarily have access to them.
Okay. But there's no like independent, like national alt parks rogue.
No.
Okay. Dang it. There goes that idea. I think it would lean towards whichever temple is more clerically, like more or clerical, like wherever the nerds are. One, because Lakey, but two, because I think people who understand things in theory are less likely to be offended by actual discussions of practice.
The general vibe of Omina's crew is kind of intense. They know what they're about. They're gonna mess with you a little bit. They sometimes, if you've ever run into somebody who goes there, just feel like they're gonna kill you, but never actually make any threatening moves. They're just really intense. You could also go to Vilu, Spinner of Enchantments, which might be a little closer to runes, and they are much less intense than Omina. Banur is like the people who get their hands dirty all the time, like the general working population, the people that design and craft and do the physical aspects of it. So they have the most hands-on experience. But they had previously told Briar, hey, we don't undo other crafters' work. That's against the rules.
Right. Therefore, I think that, like, again, that whole, it's easy to have a theoretical discussion about horrible things rather than, try to talk about them with the people who understand how to implement that. So
Right.
I think the Spinner of Enchantments feels like the vibe. And
Yeah.
like he's going to explain his thought process and recommendation to the crew.
I agree.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
You can see DeLacy weighing between like Vilu and Omina, and then this. I think you're onto something with Vilu there, Lakey.
And if this goes wrong, then Fox and Boss can go to Omina. They'll do great there.
It'll be great everywhere. Like somebody else I know, and pointedly looks at Lakey.
This way.
You guys head off to
Mora Doug.
Vilu's tent.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Mora Doug gives DeLacy a suspicious little side eye at that, pointing Leke out individually, but probably doesn't say anything. Let's go in. Just a little.
And I feel like as we head towards the temple, DeLacy, you can almost physically watch him sort of like lower his opacity a little bit because magic is so beyond him that he's like, I'm not gonna understand a lick of this. This is not my lane. But whatever they want to do, I'm gonna support it.
And Lakey and DeLacy would both know that Vilu is one of the children of Omina, the goddess Omina. Or god, I should say, as well, I guess kind of both, because Omina is non-binary. They don't care. They don't have any gender. They don't care what anyone thinks. And Vilu is femme non-binary, so she uses she, they. But you guys walk in. It's actually a nice little tent. Omina's is definitely a much more intense. Like, have you ever seen the depiction of a fortune teller booth? Where the inside you can't see a damn thing in that room? That's Omina's temple. The one right next door looks like a nice, normal little booth.
Somebody's got to keep the hot topic outlets in Starlight City open, and I think the Omina discount is doing it for them, really.
But the two booths, the potion booth is to one side, and Vilu and Spitter of Enchantments is on the other side. And you do see a couple of things that have runes on them.
That's suspicious.
No, that's what we
That's
want.
weird.
I mean, it might be helpful. Is another thing it could be.
That's true.
Like he's just gonna kind of stand by the edge of the tent with that mother duck taking new ducklings to the pond and hoping they figure it out before she has to push them vibe.
Lacey's fully going to like subtly move Fox a little more inside, like go get Tiger.
All right. Fox walks in, is like, "Hail and well met. What y'all do here? Hello."
Dude, if this person's name is Well Met, I swear to God, V.
No, it's not. The person that you see actually has a nice little name badge on, indicating that their name is Topher.
Oh.
Over.
And they are a bird person. They've got like a not a crow's head, but like a bird of prey's head that's dark, but has like little white patches here and there. Maybe a little magpie like.
Well, hello.
Hello. What are you looking for today? Can I help you?
I want to hear all about your temple. What do y'all do here? I'm new in town.
We
Hi.
do enchantments, and completely ignoring your thing. He does like the Will Smith Vanna White like display thing of the table, and uses a magician trick to shoot sparks, like sparkles in the air to show off the table.
Fox is dazzled.
I can do that. You guys are magicians?
Yeah, magic tricks. I mean, my god is the child of the god of magic. Of course, we do magic tricks.
Yeah.
The best. It doesn't like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Once you get the hang of it, it's super easy and it's so much fun. You can just do so much with it.
Oh my god, this guy's so cool.
He's not that cool. I can do these things.
Well, why haven't you done them earlier?
Yeah, but he does it with, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I can do that. Doug just shoots some sparks out of his finger, just sort of at the group in general.
Angry sparks.
Yeah, your sparks are so aggressive.
Well, it's just because you pissed me off.
Lacey almost has what I do, but just shuts the fuck up before he says it. It's like, I think for the next 5 years, that woman can hurt me however she wants.
Like he just sighs. Just.
Do you guys do seminars?
I mean, sometimes. What are you looking for?
I'm just really interested in runes. I think they're cool.
Yeah, they are really cool. They're a little bit complicated. Like you don't want to mess them up because otherwise, kaboom. But
Oh, I did not know that. I know so little.
Yeah. What were you looking for? He kind of cocks his head like a bird would and says, what were you guys looking for specifically? What do you want to learn about? You have found the nerd you were looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, get your
Topher is precious and
white tail in
needs
here.
to go in the same padded case that we keep Boss in, so we can protect them at all costs.
Topher is about 5 feet tall, by the way. He's not super tall, but he's not super short either.
It's frustrating because he's just a little bit taller than me.
It's just the fluff. It's just the fluff.
Whose fault is that?
Morgan flies up to be.
Yeah.
Morgan flies up to be a foot taller than Topher.
Yeah. Do you know what are you guys looking for?
Is it possible for me to use one of my skills to invoke them to just absolutely info dump on us? I
mean,
understand that's a big ask.
what move would you be using?
I think folk song again.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the bright option would work well for that. Under a folk song, which
The
is reading or singing a chorus of a song at the table and describe your performance. You may write your own or use one from another songwriter and then choose a mood. So you can choose bright, and that might meet what you're looking for.
Yes. I might do I like have a minute or should I just like improv?
Up to you, and if you don't feel like singing, I know you're getting over a bug. You don't have to. We can just say you did.
Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'm up to the task.
Okay.
Stall.
Does anybody else want to ask anything in the meantime?
So what would happen theoretically if don't put your face in your hands? I see you. What would happen theoretically if you maybe messed up a rune thing and you needed to undo it? You know?
I mean, you could always take it to a. If you don't know how to do it, you could always take it to a specialist. I mean, they're a little hard to find these days. You know, the king kind of hired all of them, and they're awfully busy. But you know,
What if it's really embarrassing and you don't want it to be a whole big thing?
didn't do a chastity belt, did you?
I'm not gonna say, but maybe
Actually,
I have a friend who did a chastity belt.
Okay, well, you know,
My
those are
friends
really
here have just learned the basics of rune crafting from a book.
Oh yeah,
And
don't go messing with runes. Don't do that.
Some of them
It's too
have
late.
more expansive imaginations than others, but we thought that bringing them to speak with someone who was more familiar with runes and their use and their construction and deconstruction was probably the safest way to proceed after that first step that they've taken.
Do you know what the string had in it? We call, you know, the run of runes a rune string, like almost like a sentence how words come in an order. We call it a string.
Oh yeah, we've got it written down.
You do. You wrote it down.
Yeah, we do. I just don't know if I want to add a character. I don't know if I want to share the actual.
Okay.
Well, but I mean, is there a real risk in that? Okay.
I mean,
in terms of sharing it with them?
Yeah, this rune expert would probably be able to tell that, oh, this isn't for a chastity belt.
Well, maybe it's but it's a container keeping things in and no magic in there. That kind of is this.
It's true. You know what?
Kind of the same.
Okay, yeah.
It uses
I share
the
my
no
notes.
spell? Okay. Well, it looks like there's only 2 spells in here. Which isn't terrible. I mean, that's pretty doable. Most like there's only 9 runes in your string, so it's not the worst you could have to deal with, to be honest with you. But I mean, the one thing you could do is start eliminating them one by one. You go with the ones in between, or, and this is just a hypothetical, you change what the sentence says so that it shorts itself out.
So, for example, how would we do that with this one? Just as an example.
Well, it's let me see if I have it written down. Hang on, where's Lawfree's page?
I'm ready whenever you
guys
go
want me
for
to
use my spell. Okay, so I went a little ADHD and did this to the tune of Mambo number 5.
Yes.
And I only have a couple here, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm not a singer. I am just a dork. So Boss is gonna use his skill, and he's gonna totally give him the old razzle dazzle.
Morgan's gonna help with magic tricks, by the way, to make it
hell
look even
yeah.
more fun. Just as she's hearing the lyrics, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna try to read this and also like cover my face because I'm a little embarrassed. All right, Boss is gonna go. I need a little rune talk in my life, and then move up to middle runes. That's my vibe. Tell me about the big runes, they're so cool. Tell me about the runes that you learn in school. I want to hear you talk about them more. A little bit of interesting rune lore. What don't we know that's fun to hear? A little bit of rune solving in my ear. I know you want to tell. Oh, wait. I know you want to do. You fell in love with the runes you do. You can't run and you can't hide. Tell me more about the runes, my guy.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
In 2 minutes?
That was
That's
incredible.
so
That was
cool.
awesome.
That's so cool.
Nice.
I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool.
I love the soundboard.
That was awesome.
All right. And the guy just seems very excited all of a sudden. Like he was already gonna tell you the answer. You didn't need too much, but now he's like, well, you know, runes are really cool because like you can do whatever you want with them. You can add stuff to them. You can, as long as you don't like cap yourself out with certain combinations, then you got a problem. But this one's pretty simple. This one's pretty easy. If you go through, you can just like, I don't know, probably just take out these two right here. And it basically cancels out the spells because the spells only react to each other. Makes your work a little easier. This is on a chastity belt?
Yeah.
What that's what you all were talking about?
It's
wow,
pretty
that's
gruesome.
so cool. How'd you learn that?
By the way, I checked to see if this guy was suspicious of you at all. He rolled a 3. He's not suspicious of you at all.
Sweet.
Just an everyday, normal, average guy.
Yeah.
With the chastity belt.
Yeah, she's like, well, you know, basically your rune string tells you no magic inside, which sucks for the wearer, by the way. I hope they're not a mage. And that you can't attack it from the inside, which again, not sure that's great. But I mean, I guess if somebody's trying to stab you from behind, it would shield. I don't know. Anyway, if you make it so that the no spell interacts with the shield spell, you just take out these couple of runes. It makes the rune string say something different. Makes your life a little easier.
Right on. Right on.
Wow.
I'm writing that down. My friend's gonna be ecstatic. Thank you.
No problem. Did you, I mean, you know, you're always welcome to come down to our temple in Westfork. We're pretty cool. Come hang out, learn more about runes. I don't know when we have a seminar on them, but I could check if we got anything on the calendar or maybe talk about setting one up.
Oh yeah, you guys got a Google Calendar? You just sent me an invite.
What's a Google?
A type of paper.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard
Don't
of
worry
that
about
one.
it.
I'm
Okay.
glad it's not the number. That's a lot of days in that calendar.
Oh yeah, no, Rathana keeps it pretty tight. She don't mess around with time.
You're so smart. I would love to come back here. Thank you so much.
Well, you know, like I said, temple's in Westfork, but I'll be here tomorrow too. If you need any help. Did you guys want to buy a dagger or anything else?
Is it like an enchanted dagger or something?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're a little
Yay.
pricey,
Yeah.
but
An
that's
enchanted
enchanted
how?
for you. Well, what are you looking for?
What do you got?
Yeah, what do you got?
What do you got?
Let me see.
Are the pre-enchanted daggers, or is it you pick the enchantment and then it goes on to the dagger? How does this work exactly?
I mean, these ones are pre-enchanted, but they just give you a a little boost, to your fighting. I think our cheapest ones are like 300 gold, which takes nobody even has to think about it. That's really expensive.
Well, we appreciate your help. Sorry we can't
No problem.
give you our money.
Thanks for coming by. It's been nice to talk to somebody. It's been pretty quiet today. And you can see you guys are the only people in here with this guy.
Oh.
What was your name again?
Topher.
Topher.
See, on the name tag.
You're my guy, Topher. You're my guy.
Yeah, boss is gonna give him a little high five or reach up to give him a high five.
He will absolutely give you a wing 5. He does not have fingers.
It's a thought that counts.
He has beats.
Well, if you ever want to see some really fucking good magician work, you should totally see Mahalia's show.
Do you know when she's performing, or?
Yeah, and then I say the time. I don't know it, but
Okay.
Laura Doug does.
Right now.
Great. Well, I'll have to swing by. That sounds like fun.
Mhm. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Topher.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you
Okay.
guys didn't see any daggers, but I appreciate you taking a stab at it.
All right, Topher, we're
Just
gonna
like
get out of your
that.
feathers.
Topher does a caw-like laugh in appreciation of your joke.
Why is it the seagull meme in my head?
You have the edgiest humor, boss.
Everyone, congratulate Lakey. He joined in the jokes.
Yay!
What are you
First
talking about?
off,
Like, it's the
congratulations,
funniest guy.
Fox.
Like, it's the funniest guy here.
Yeah, I know. I know that, DeLacy. I know him.
Interesting. I'll tell you later, boss.
Poor Lakey.
All right, well, what are we up to now?
How long do you have till you gotta perform again?
I guess not too terribly long. Kind of just had a little break here in between.
How'd the first one go?
It was good.
Or is Morrigan wearing a different outfit?
Probably. Sorry, did you ask if it was the same brand new one?
The prior day you were wearing the new gold dress.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll say I'm in that dress again. Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly like a dancing thing. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna question if you wanted to go back to get ready for your next performance.
That would probably make sense since I'm probably going to either miss the next episode or come in halfway like I did here. So yes, Morrigan will fly off to do that.
Alrighty. And while we're at it, do we want to keep playing for 15 more minutes, or do you need to go to bed, August?
I need to go to bed.
Okay, you look tired. All right, well then we will call it here. And then we'll see where we're at next week. We may be playing with an alternate party, so we'll see how it goes.
Bye, guys.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
All right.
How's everybody doing?
And
I'm so sleepy.
Okay,
Good night.
good
Good
night.
night.
Bye. Thank you.
I think I might take a NyQuil and head off to bed
for
too.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
feel
yeah.
better
Do
too.
it, do it. You feel
Thank
better
you
soon,
guys
buddy.
for
Boss. You did
another
good.
amazing session. Also, thank you, V. You put so much work into these and so much labor and love. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, V.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you, V.
Okay, go feel better. Oh, they're gone.
Don't.
There they go.
So how was rehearsal?
Yeah.
Or I guess read through.
Yeah, it was just a read through, but pretty good. Pretty good, I think. I'm trying to get a feel for like what specific kind of accent we're going for here, you know, because obviously it's going to be RP, but